Good evening, students of class 12. A very warm and hearty welcome to you. We shall continue with the chapter number 12. Topic for today's video is potential energy for a single charge in page number 1. Potential energy for two charges in page number 2. Both these potential energies we shall find out in the presence of external electric field. So keep watching this video till the end so that these concepts are understood by you very clearly. Remember, we are finding out the potential energy in the presence of external field. The previous video was finding potential energy in absence of external electric field. This is presence of external electric field. So as usual, let us go to the topic. Page number 1, potential energy of a single charge in external field. Okay, so here you can see a diagram. This diagram is not there in the textbook. I have drawn it just for your convenience to understand. Okay, so this is the external electric field E. Okay, and in that I have considered a point P. At the point P, there is a potential V. So V is a potential due to the charges that formed the electric field E. Okay, so now I want to bring a charge Q from infinity to the point P where the potential is V. So work has to be done. Work has to be done on Q. That is the charge which we want to bring against the potential V. That work done, W, is stored in the form of potential energy in this system. Okay, which is Q times V. So what am I going to do? I am going to lift this charge from here, do a work on it, bring it to the point P. How much work I am doing? QV, which is written here. Okay, so QV is the work to be done on the charge Q to bring it to a point P in the presence of external electric field E. What is the position vector of this point P or the charge Q? R, from some origin O. So I can write it as a function of R. As we know, potential changes with R. Fine. So this U is equal to QVR is the potential energy of a single charge in the presence of external field E. Okay. Now, from here, let us understand one unit of energy. Okay, so let us consider Q is equal to, that is charge Q is equal to an electron, single electron, which is having a value of 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Let this electron accelerate due to a potential delta V is equal to 1 volt. Okay, so I have a charge E which is accelerating due to a potential 1 volt. Then the energy stored or the work done on this charge E is called as 1 unit of energy, which is equal to 1 electron volt, which is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 joules. Okay, I multiplied the value of 1 electron charge on 1 electron with 1 volt, EV, 1 EV, but E is equal to this much value of Coulomb. So Coulomb into volt, which is equal to the joules, which is the energy stored. 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 joules is the energy stored as a 1 unit of energy in the system. Okay, so we have defined 1 electron volt also, found out its value also, found out the potential energy due to a single charge also. Okay, so remember this concept and understand it very clearly. I shall move, take a pic, then we shall go to the next page to find the potential energy of a system of 2 charges in external field. Please take a screenshot or a pic of what we have done. So now we go to another page where we derive a formula for potential energy of a system of 2 charges in external field. As you can see, we have an external field E and we have charges Q1 and Q2 placed at infinity. They are at infinity. Now we have to collect those charges and place them in the external field. So we have to do work. So the work done in bringing the charge Q from infinity to the external electric field is given by W1 is equal to work done on Q1, which is at a position vector R1 from some origin O after coming here, okay, equal to Q1 V R1. V changes with the distance, fine, or the position vector R1. So W1 is the work done on Q1 in bringing the charge Q1 from infinity to the external field. Now, when I bring Q2 from infinity to a position vector R2 from that same origin, we again have to do work against the external field also and the electric field created by Q1 also. Agreed? Okay. So W2 is equal to work done on Q2 against the external electric field equal to Q2 times V R2, where V is the potential due to the electric field, external electric field with the position vector R2, just like V R1 is the potential at the position vector R1 in the external electric field. So VR1 and VR2 are the potential due to the external electric field at the position vector R1 and R2. Okay, fine. So W3 is equal to work done on Q2 again, but against the field created by Q1 after coming in the external field, which is given by, let us name this as equation 1, let us name this as equation 2, let us name this as equation 3, given by K, Q1, Q2, R12, where R12 is the distance between Q1 and Q2. Distance between Q1 and Q2. Fine? Okay. So this we will name it as equation number 3. So the total work done W is equal to W1 plus W2 plus W3. Okay, which is equal to W is equal to U, which is the potential energy of the system. We will just add what we have in equation 1, Q1 VR1 plus equation 2, Q2 VR2 vector plus K Q1 Q2 R12. Fine. So this is the work done or the potential energy of the system of two charges where in the presence of external field created by some configuration. Okay. So I hope you have understood. While bringing Q1, we have to do work against the potential of the field, which is VR1. While bringing Q2, we have to do work against the potential of the external field and the field created by Q1 also. So W2 and W3 we have. Then we have added them to find out the total work which is stored in the system in the form of potential energy given by the formula. Fine. Okay. So if we want to find out the potential energy like this for system of 3 charges, then another 3 more terms I will have to add. Okay. Fine. I'll have to bring Q3 against the field itself, external field, then against Q1 field and against the field due to Q2. Fine. So if at all I am bringing Q3, this is just an extension, it is not there in textbook, but you can logically remember. If I am bringing one more charge here, then what will I add? 3 more terms. Q3 times Q3 times VR3 plus K Q3 Q1 by R13 plus K Q3 Q2 by R23. These 3 terms I will add here. What is this? Work done on Q3 against external field. Work done on Q3 due to Q1 charge field. Work done on Q3 due to the charge Q2 in the field. Agreed? Okay. So these three terms I can add here provided I want to bring a third charge Q3 also here. This is just an extension of the derivation for system of two charges. For system of three charges, the same steps will follow and three more steps will follow and terms will be added here. Fine. So I hope you have understood the concept very clearly. I shall move and you can take a pic of what we have done just now. Very coolly, you understand what I am trying to say and what is the concept. Fine.